Just needs this one to kick right. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
And back to the play, shall we? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Get in. Super shot that. And that will move him to 6 under par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 9th hole here, though, at Old Marina Golf Club is a strong one. A really tough test to finish the opening 9. A par 4 stretching 466 yards.
For those who like to work the golf ball from left to right, you're going to have to take a little bit of a chance by aiming over that hazard on the left-hand side. But if you find the fairway, boy, I tell you what, that's a fantastic feeling because this hole has got so much beauty. I love the second shot, the bunkers on the front, but I love how the green runs away on the left-hand side. The design of this hole, especially the green, is absolutely amazing.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Not a bad line, this one. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Outstanding approach shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Setting up here with a very long putt. Okay, let's get back to the action. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. Tracking. And that's 8 birdies today. And that will take him to 8 under. After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Second shot here on the 11th. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order. But after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
Found the green side rough. Let's return to live play now. Oh, good look at a birdie here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And with that hole finished, they're currently in the lead, with Brooke Henderson following in second. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? Going with the 7. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. And back to the course with the live action. And he's down there. You got a read?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill. Bit of extra juice needed.
This putt is of 9 feet.
This for par.
Go on, get in the hole. Nicely holed, and for par. Now 8 shots in front. Well, 13. That's unlucky for some, Rich. Well, this should find the short grass. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag. Launched that one into space. Wow.
Well, that's a handy shot. Putting for birdie. This one has eyes for the hole. Well played. And a quick glimpse at the leaderboard now. And this player holds the lead, with Brooke Henderson trailing in second place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. That was wonderfully done. And this shot from about 150 yards out. That's some good golf right there. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here. This for back-to-back birdies. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Currently 11 under par for the round. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Well, this one's right at the pin. This is one of those great ball striking displays, fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Looks good off the blade. That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. Beautiful shot. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
He's currently sitting in first place.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Well, Rich, don't know about you, but my eyes are wide open standing here on the 17th tee of Old Marina Golf Club.
Every player is going to be salivating to get here. This could be the easiest hole by a long shot on this golf course. The fairway, massive, most generous fairway out here. Second shot, a little bit uphill, but let's face it, just 506 yards, slightly uphill. I promise you, every player in this field is thinking eagle and nothing but.
Putting for birdie here. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
This one headed left.
Oh, come on. This would be a good one to hole. A chip for the tournament. How close was that to going down? Well, all that hard work. It's time to pay it off. Make this... Well, Rich, I'm in awe. Just how well are they playing?
Luke, the victories, winning never gets old, but this is getting out of hand, isn't it? Another victory on the season.
And Rich, that seemed like a leisurely waltz to victory, didn't it?
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. UK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
Well, it looks like this player is aiming to beat Lexi Thompson, which very few people can boast. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Luke, Lexi's young but has been on tour for about 30-40 years, it seems. She's been playing forever. She doesn't lack in experience. She can do it all. Not to mention, you'll be looking at her back for most of the day because she'll outdrive you.
Yes, Lexi loves the long ball, and so do we. Good luck in this rivalry, because when Lexi gets on top, it's very hard to beat her. Let's see if he can make this. Kick the par on the card. And that finds him in a share of second. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
It's heading to the rough for mine. Time for the second shot here on the second hole.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's one stroke behind her rival in this event.
A birdie putt awaits. Well done. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Currently a couple under for the event. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
That should find the fairway. From around 170 yards here, he leads the field by a stroke.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. It's on a good line. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently in 3rd place.
Setting up miles from the hole.
She's got a nice look at par here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
This would be a great up and down. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Great touch.
Now 2 shots up after that one. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Currently leading by 2. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Has to putt this one downhill.
It's on a great line. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Sitting at 2 over par. Currently tied for 8th place. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the Barranca and the canyons come into play.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Just a 4-footer remaining.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Not a bad line, this. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in 2nd place. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
Was on a good line. An opportunity to make a par here. There it is. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
She's looking at, I'd say 17 feet here.
Now 4 shots up after that hole. The par 5 ninth is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Lucas, is just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. That's the right pace. This should drop. Well, what a lovely putt to make. And that will take him to 6 under. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
The ladies' game has been dominated by Koreans for such a long time, but America has been able to have this resurgence basically off the back of Lexi Thompson and the generation she's started to inspire.
Lexi Thompson is so fun to watch because she's got a very unique swing, and when you look at it, you kind of look back and you go, okay, that went a long way. Okay, that went right at the hole. And she's got such control over her golf ball. It's amazing. And the wins are going to continue to pile up for her year after year. I'm blown away by the fact that she is so aggressive on every single shot. There is no laying up in her game, and I love that. Now, that might cost her a few wins, but I tell you what, she's going to have a lot of wins because of that as well. I love the way she plays the game. It's exciting.
And he's safely on the green. Chance to move to 8 under here. Just didn't drop. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. And down she goes. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Yeah, she's down. She's behind. Her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Oh, just missed. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
And he needs this to save par. It's tracking. That's well holed. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, absolutely flushed. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. Ooh. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. I don't mind the look of this. Still in the lead now after that hole. Let's head to this lengthy par 4. This shot from 120 yards.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Terrific shot, and a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Such soft hands.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
This one headed left and not coming back.
That's disappointing. And here we are with the third shot. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Ooh, right by the hole. No, that's too bad. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Oh, I like the look of this. That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
He sits in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Be the ball, Danny. No. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Lexi Thompson. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. The finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Get this putt to drop, and he'll win the event here. Well, that's a nice line. Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.